Hi everyone, welcome to the Screencast for July 24th. Hoping you are having a great summer, enjoying some time off, relaxing, all those fun things. Just wanted to give a quick update on some of the things that are happening around school as we head through the summer. First off, thank you Chris, Gabe, and Devin for all of your work at school. Most of the classrooms are completed. They are currently working on the 300 wing. Should be done by early next week. Moving hard, moving fast, working and getting it done. So thank you, gentlemen, for all your work here at Westwood. Kind of a fun thing, we have a former student, Max Everett, who worked on his Eagle Scout project. This is a strip of land between our front parking lot and the sidewalk out there, just beautifying it, putting in some plantings and things like that right by our sign, and those will grow over time. A lot of work to get that done. Chris, thank you for your help overseeing that. I'm looking forward to seeing that grow over the next few years, and that will definitely help to make our front even look better. So thanks for your work with that. Hey, we've been moving some things around. We have taken out the science materials that were in our custodial closets, and they are now in room 402. I believe that's grades 1 through 5. So all of those materials are there. This is Bill Smallfield's old room. That will have a lock on the door, but your key will be able to get in there. So we will store all that stuff there. Why are we doing that? We have custodial closets that need space for their things, and it just makes sense to have that all in one place. So you'll have access to that room to get your materials. One thing we want to make sure that we do is not use that room, though, as a storage for other materials that aren't being used, whether that's furniture or anything else. So we're using that room for our science materials and as a breakout space. So just be aware of that, and let me know if you have any questions. Hey, we have done some more hiring this summer, and so I just want to welcome a couple more people to our staff. We have Shannon Battaglia, who is our new ESL teacher replacing Julia. We know that Julia is a very hard person to replace, and so I feel fortunate to have Shannon. She did her student teaching in Mounds View. One of the things that was intriguing for me about her is she is a former para for the St. Paul Public Schools. She was a para that if there's a specific student that was having lots of issues, she was one of the people that would be sent to that student and teacher to help straighten things out. So she has a lot of different experiences coming in. I was very impressed with all of her EL skills, her ability to work with teachers. And as I said, that's going to be a hard position to replace. And I know we'll all help and welcome Shannon as she comes and builds into that role that Julia had previously. We also have Melissa Swanson, who will be our long call sub for Emma when she goes out on maternity leave. We are thinking early September, but we know how that goes. We never know exactly when that is. Melissa did her student teaching over at Oak Grove Elementary, and she currently is working as a Kids Safari activity lead this summer. Great references from people within our district. Very excited to have her join us too. And we know that we have a number of other staff that have joined us, but I'm just sticking with those two because those are the two that we haven't heard of before, and I look forward to them sharing a little bit more about themselves when we come back at workshop week. Hey, a few other things I want you to be aware of. Our PTA is going to have a back to school night on Thursday, August 29th. My understanding of how that will work, it will be a time that families can bring a picnic and eat that with other families here at Westwood. There is no requirement for teachers or staff to attend. It will take place outside, weather permitting, so looking forward to that. But I just wanted you to be aware of that in case you were asked questions. Also, we have some other important dates coming up here. Monday, August 5th, that's when I'll be sharing class lists with teachers. Obviously, there'll be some additions and subtractions as people move in and out, but just be aware of that. Wednesday, August 14th, that's when an email goes out to parents with teacher assignments. A link, I'll also send out a link for them to sign up for BASS assessments like we have previously. I'll definitely share more information about BASS so you can look at who's there and who's not and all that kind of stuff like we did last year. After August 14th, if you want to email or connect with families or students, families feel free to do that. I know last year there were a number of you that sent out emails to those families, so that's always something that's appreciated. I know that. Week of August 12th, we have a responsive classroom training for those people that have signed up. At Westwood, we will be using 10 classrooms. That is going to be a time where I know a lot of us like to get back into the building early that week of August 12th. That would be a time to stay away from Westwood unless you are signed up at that time. You can come before that or the week after that if you so choose, but that week is going to be busy. We're excited to have that. Kristen Fett will be one of the people that's a presenter there, and so I know that working with Kristen, we'll make sure those rooms are set and ready to go for you when you come back, and that we'll take good care of them. But just want to make you aware of that week. Then also, just as a reminder, August 28th and September 3rd is our BAS assessment days. So just a few dates coming up. I definitely will be sharing more about Workshop Week as we get into August here, early August, so that you know what's going on with that too. So that's all I have. Hope you are enjoying your summer and having a great time being outside and relaxing. See you all soon. It's coming fast. Take care, everyone.